Okay, so last video I was talking about anomaly add-ons I really like when I start modding, and a lot of you were, you didn't talk about this and that one, and this one is really good too. So, okay, fine, let's talk about all the mods, all the add-ons. This is more of a casual video today. I'm not gonna say low effort, because we're still gonna go over a ton of things. But yeah, this could be a stream, if I was streaming. Maybe one day when I have better internet. I was even thinking about doing some VTuber shit for fun, because I'm absolutely not ready to show my dumb face around here. Something with Sidorovich model or something, I don't know. But it turns out it's way too much work for a silly joke, so yeah, no. Anyways, I wanted to do this because, who knows, Stalker 2 is coming soon, hopefully. It will have modding support from the get-go, hopefully. So who knows if we ever gonna have the chance to talk about anomaly modding after that. So let's get started with the tier list. I'm not an expert on this by any means. I'm just gonna talk about the add-ons I know. We're gonna skip a lot of things I never tried, and take everything I say with a grain of salt. I'm just a nerd that loves Stalker with way too much free time. Again, it's more of a casual video than anything today. So, like I said in a previous video, I actually like the updated tab, because like, you can find a lot of hidden gems in here that are not too popular, a lot of meme stuff too. But today, generally I do popular today or popular all time. Let's do popular all time and let's go over everything. There might be some stuff that's a bit outdated here, but yeah, let's start with this. First, screen space shader. That's interesting that it's the first in popular all time. But yes, I talk about it in my last video. Because this with, I'm already not doing things in order, with enhanced shaders and atmospherics, like these three ones, completely changes the vibe and the graphics of the game, and it makes it so much better. Enhanced shaders, SSS, and where's atmospherics? Atmospherics, definitely S tier. If you take them separately, it's probably A tier. But yeah, like all of them together, like they make a package that's like makes the game absolutely amazing. So yeah, definitely S tier. Second, trader overall. Yeah, sure. Where are you? I'll take A tier. It makes the traders make more sense. It makes the game a bit more immersive. I haven't played with it for a while, so there's probably been like many updates since. But yeah, because like the OG traders like make absolutely no sense, so it's not hard to do better anyways. The two GSRS sound pack for the overhaul, for the ambience of the zone, and the one like for the weapons, like yeah, where are you? Yeah, we can give A tier. Yes. They go very well with the graphics, like same thing. I talk about it in my latest video, like it completely changes the vibe of the zone. It's very good. It's just like these ones, there's many other options. So the dark signal ones, there's like other ambient and sound packs. So they're not the only options, but they're definitely the most popular, obviously, because we can see here for a reason. This stealth add-on, I never tried it, to be fair. I've always been disappointed with all the stealth in Stalker. It's either the NPCs spot you 500 meters away through bushes and and it's like not making any sense, or with like stealth add-ons it's the complete opposite, like you can either pick them one by one and they don't react, or you can get way too close without them reacting. So I never, maybe it makes things better. I don't know this add-on, so yeah, we're not I'm not gonna cover it. Maybe I should try and see how good it is, but I don't really play like a sneaky bricky style anyway, so yeah, weapon cover tilt is really good. It's like this. Yeah, it's definitely A tier. Maybe B tier, I don't know. It's between these two, because technically it doesn't change much, but it still changes a little bit your gameplay, but like it just makes things more realistic and more immersive. So yeah, no, definitely, no, I think it's A tier, because I actually really like it. These dots and reticles, I never used it. It's probably good, but there's probably like a lot of options, like some like cleaner stuff, I'm assuming, but like they're always a pain to install, and there's like always compatibility issues and blah blah blah, so Yeah, no, yeah. No, maybe I'm making a mistake not trying it, but like, no, I never tried it. This I never tried. This I never tried. Mod configuration menu, I mean, I have it here. Like, I shouldn't even put it in S tier. Like, there should be like a tier above that. That's like, you need this installed. In any anomaly build you're gonna do, it's gonna be here. It's always the first one. Then you have like whatever you want after. MCM is always gonna be here. It's always gonna be first. So we're gonna put it S tier. You should install it like no matter what happens. Hunger, thirst, sleepiness bar, yes, they're very good. And if you... I think I saw it somewhere. Yeah, with the better stats updates. Like, it's like these little things. I'm gonna put B tier because it's not absolutely mandatory, but like it's just like very nice quality of life stuff. You have like all the information you need very quickly. For the better stats, you can compare items and armors like much more easily. Made vanilla icons, it's a staple, it's definitely A tier. Again, it already has in itself a ton of different options. There's like a ton of different styles for what you want. Yeah, it's really good. It makes things like much cleaner, much easier to understand. There's like a ton of different styles that you can choose from. There's other icon packs, but like it's one of the most popular one for a reason. Nicer flashlight and headlamps, I never used it. So I don't know. It's probably good because the the OG flashlight is kind of shit, but I never tried it. This mini-mod repository, no, I never tried it either, to be fair. There's probably like a ton of little things in it. Alive switch distance, yeah, no, it's probably good, but like I never tried it. The body health system is really good. Let's put B tier because some people love it. Some people don't like it. I personally don't mind it. I find it. I actually like taking care of my character, like having like broken arms, broken legs, like having to like use all type of medicines to heal yourself. I actually enjoy it. It's not everybody's taste, I know, but like, and it's not like game changing, but it's good. I actually enjoy it. The dynamic anomalies overhaul is pretty good. It adds more life to the zone in a way, more threats. I don't turn all of them on, I remember, because it can add a lot of stuff that's a little bit annoying. But having some randomness, especially when you visit areas like many times, it's nice that like anomalies are moving around and changing and switching. So yeah, yeah, I think B tier is honest. It's okay. This one I actually never tried because there's another grass mod, like I think it's addons grass mod. Maybe we're gonna find it later that I use. So this one I never, yeah, rework some grasses of some areas with a more realistic misery mod approach. I actually never tried it. I use another grass mod generally, so I don't know. Yeah, tactical scopes is exactly like the reticles. Like I don't care. I don't care. Like it's probably like stuff that you're gonna have from the get-go in Gamma or Escape from Pripyat. When I mod my own anomaly, I generally like don't bother with these things. Jabbers, I talk about it in my previous video. It's definitely S tier for me. And there's gonna be like the other one. So there's the roguelite. And there's the Souls-like too. These two add-ons are, yeah, the best. It's a simple ID that's very well implemented and completely changes the way you play the game. So the Iron Man roguelite is when you play in Iron Man, basically you keep the stashes of your previous characters, and the Souls-like is when you die, you have a chance to go back loot your body, pretty much. But both of these, it adds like new game modes that are just, I love playing with those now. It's like my default. When I'm not doing straight Iron Man, I either play this one or the Souls-like. I don't know about this ambient music pack. I never tried it. This actually never tried it. It looks like pretty cool animations. I think it goes like hand in hand with the food and drugs animations, but yeah, I never tried it. But it's probably it's probably like a B tier. If I tried it, it's like makes nice animations for everything. It's probably a B tier. High dot furniture is A tier for me because I love building my own hideout, and we're probably gonna find the extensions after that when you can build even more stuff. I love grinding, I love farming, so I love having to spend a lot of time to gather all the all the materials you need to craft stuff, and I really like to have like my nice little base and everything. So no, definitely A tier for me. It adds a new thing to do to the game, and it's pretty cool, and you can go full roleplay if you want. It's really good. The quick companion teleport, I never use it for the simple reason that the only time I want to teleport my companion is when I forget about them in another map. And it has nothing to do with the add-on. It's just like, I think it's an engine limitation that you cannot teleport to your companions that are outside of the map you're in. But so yeah, it only works if your companion is in the same map as you, and I find it not that useful. It never happens when I want to teleport my companion, whether in... Anyways, yeah, if it would work with companions outside of the map you're in, definitely. But like this, no, not really. High resolution PDA maps, yeah, sure. Like, no, you can use it, it's fine. It doesn't change much. Atmospherics, we talked about it. Nitpickers mod pack, S tier. Like, no, not even any hesitation. For the like, I mean, there's a ton of cool stuff in it, and you can pick when you install whatever you want. But just for the... I don't know where it is, but just for the thing that when you keep shift pressed and you can hover over all your items to transfer them, like just for this, it's S tier. And then there's like a ton of other things in it. So now, Nitpickers mod pack, definitely S tier. And the sun rework for bass weapons, yeah, I don't care. I never use this. Okay, page 2. What do we have? Oh, camera animation project, definitely... yeah, A tier, I think. Where did I put the rest? Yeah, I put cover tilt in A tier, so that's definitely A tier. Like, they go very, very well together to make the movement more realistic. Configurable loot condition, I never tried it. Duty expansion, I never tried it. Sorting plus is S tier. That's the one. It just makes your inventory so much cleaner, so much easier to navigate. Like, you can make items favorites so they don't transfer in the stashes when you dump your... No, it's not just quality of life. It's more than quality of life. Now, I just love it. Definitely S tier. I cannot play the game without Sorting Plus anymore. The EFT-M rattle is... Yeah, let's put A tier. It's not... I don't think it makes a difference as big as these two, but all three go very well together to make everything more immersive, let's say. Let's say A tier, because it's being helped by these two. By itself, it would be B tier, but like these three together, they're definitely A tier. The dialogue dynamic UI is actually very, very good. I really, really like it. Simple ID that's very well implemented, and that just makes things, I don't know. It doesn't feel like much, but it just makes the game feel more modern, more, yeah, I don't know, more slick in a way, but without being too much too. No, it's just great. It's just like it's a nice little update. Crook's faction ID is actually very good. If you don't play with it, you cannot really tell the difference. I mean, it's basically when you look at someone and when you aim at someone, it's gonna tell you their faction. And depending on the distance and stuff like this, it's gonna take some more time to tell you, so to keep to stay realistic. Because you shouldn't play with crosshair. Like, I know, like in the OG game, you have the crosshair on, and you know if someone is an enemy by like basically pointing at them, and if the crosshair becomes red, you know it's an enemy, or if it's green, you know it's an ally. So this is a more like, you shouldn't play with crosshair first, because it's kind of game breaking. You do whatever you want, but it's kind of game breaking. It's just like a more immersive and realistic way of knowing who's an ally and who's an enemy before you're very experienced with the game and you can like recognize most of the outfits. No, it's really good. It's like it's gameplay and quality of life at the same time. It's definitely A tier. It's not that I cannot play without, but I really like having it on. Warlife, A-Life Overhaul, I never tried. I don't play that much Warfare, so I don't know. I should, but no, I don't know. This I don't know. The Skies Redux, I don't know actually. I never tried. Duck's Innumerable Character Kit is actually pretty good if you... I knew it was coming, like the HD models versus old school models discussion. Let's say that if you like the old school models, it just gives like a lot of variety. Let's just a bit here. Yeah, it's good. It just like brings a ton of variety in the models. The beta sound for Anomaly is very good. It's a let's say B tier. It's not absolutely mandatory, but like if you're an audio nerd and you want like everything to sound perfect and very balanced, like yes, you're gonna use this. Extra level transition, I don't know, I don't really care. Creepy icons, I actually never tried. So I always use the maid's icons, so I cannot say. Maybe they're very good. Let me know if they're good, if they look good. I don't know, I'm not sure. I never tried them. The injury audio, I don't know. The ballistic overhaul is, yeah, it's outdated. It's the perk-based artifact is S tier for me. Actually, I read that someone likes the better artifacts add-on that I never tried, so maybe if I find it on the list, I should compare. But no, like to me, it's S tier. It fits perfectly the game. It fits perfectly the spirit of the game. It lets you make much more interesting and diverse artifact builds. You can hunt for more artifacts in general. I love hunting for artifacts. Ouch. So yeah, no, it's definitely S tier. It's this type of mods that like this I cannot play without anymore, for sure. First person visible body. Again, by itself, it's B tier. It's not groundbreaking. It's not anything crazy. It's just something nice to have. But if you put it with the camera animation, the cover tilt, the M rattle, like they all go hand in hand to improve like your character. It's, yeah, let's B tier by itself, A tier with like all the rest, definitely. Fixed vanilla models and texture, I don't know, I never tried. It's a pretty recent one too, that's maybe why. Deathman Horror Overhaul is very good, very good. Yeah, let's put B tier. It's good. Is it good enough to be A tier? It really changes the ambience, like in the labs and stuff like this, like in some encounters. So it's actually I really enjoy it. But like, is it A tier? I don't know. It's let's be generous. Let's be A tier. Nah, it's B tier. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's between B and A. It's very good. It's not completely game changing, but it's, yeah, okay, let's A tier. I'm an atmosphere kind of guy. So yeah, let's say A tier. It's fine. Smoother progression I never used. Because the thing is, my own Anomaly mod pack, I try to keep it simple. So all the mods like smoother progression, for example, like the Stashes overhaul, even the Trader overhaul that we saw before. If I want a complete overhaul and rebalance of the whole game, I just play Gamma, like I said in my last video, because to me the the balance is just perfect. It's exactly how I like my game, how I like the challenge and the grind being, in a way. So generally when I do my own Anomaly mod pack, I don't mess with this type of mod, so I don't know. So smoother progression and later on Stashes overhaul, I'm not sure. I never really tried them. Blind Sun weapon reanimation or balance, that's the same thing. I don't know. NPC die in emission, sure. I haven't tried it in a while. I was using maybe this one or another one. I don't remember. Because it really depends on the AI. Like sometimes like an emission makes an absolute genocide, so I don't know. But so yeah, I don't know. EFT weapon reposition, I don't know. Increased combination distance, I don't know. Pre-blood murder is very good. Let's say B tier. If I put the horror of the whole on A tier, I don't know. It means that it should be A tier too. It's just nice. It's just nice to have crows crowing. I don't know how you say it, being like quack, quack, quack. Anyways, so it's nice to have the animals reacting because they sense an emission is coming. Again, for the immersion, it's actually really good. I really like it. Is it A tier though? Like there's, I don't know, but it's, yeah, these two, it's between B and A. It adds to, it's not game breaking, but it definitely adds to the atmosphere. So yeah, radio extended, I don't really care. Stash of the hole, I don't know. All these weapon packs, yeah, sure, whatever. I'm not like, I don't care. So no, I never tried that one. Okay, and now with patch 3, I think we're gonna arrive to where there's like a lot of stuff that I never tried. So we're just gonna go over what I know. And that's where you realize what I was saying, again, in my previous video, that it's nice to go check the mod list, the add-on list of Gamma or EFP or any big mod packs to have IDs like what they're using, because it's very easy to get lost in the hundreds of pages of add-ons, because you cannot realistically try everything. So yeah, it's anyways, EFT jump length, I don't know this mod. Dynamic NPC armor visuals, I don't know either. Star.K.E.R lottery, new reward and fixes. Brings many new rewards and fixes to Aslan's lottery. Actually, it's very specific, but it might be something I want to try maybe one day. Exo servo motor sounds, I don't know. Yeah, sure, like it's like the sound of the exoskeletons, sure. Mask and reflection is actually pretty good. It's ironically it's pretty good, but I end up turning them off very often because I find them like annoying after a while. But in terms of immersion and being realistic, they're actually pretty good. I haven't saved the image, so let me save. The body dots minimap is actually really good. It's actually really good. This actually, it's I don't know. I don't know what would be my rank. So the HUD is like B tier. The bodies on the minimap, I think for most people it's A tier. For me it's S tier, because I'm a loot goblin and there's nothing more frustrating than having a big, long gunfight, and at the end you cannot find all the bodies and you're not sure you looted everybody, and it's like so frustrating to me to know that like maybe I'm leaving loot on the table. So I actually really love having the bodies marked on the minimap, and then after you loot them they disappear or they turn gray. Most people, I think it's A tier. For the loot goblin like me, it's definitely S tier. Mutant bleeding, yeah, sure, why not? Okay, so the anomaly skill system, I really like it, but I don't know which one I like, because there's at least like 2 or 3 different ones, and some are better than other. Actually, I should try them. Maybe it should be like an ID for, yeah, okay, this one is the basic one. So I actually really like the idea of having a skill system. So, but I know that there's like a couple different ones. Let's say that this one is like, let's say it's A tier, but like it's A tier for all the skill systems, because I really like the idea, but I don't know if it's the one I would use. That's outdated. Alternative icons, I never tried that one. Food, drug and drink animation. Food and drunk animation is definitely A tier. It's simple, it's straightforward. You see the items you're using, it's more immersive, like what's not to love, pretty much. Beef and veggies, yes. It's part of the SSS Enhanced Shader Atmospherics, like the 4 go together, so by itself, it's probably B tier, but like it's part of the whole package that completely overhauls the graphics of the game, so definitely S tier with all of those. Cozy Campfire is nice. It's not game breaking, let's say B tier. You just can chill around the campfire and heal. That's it pretty much, and listen to Stalker talk and play guitar. I mean, it makes sense. It's useful in the game in terms of gameplay, and it adds to the immersion. So yeah, it's very solid mod. Nothing. It could be. No, I don't want to give it A tier, but like it's good. It's good. You should definitely use it. Shadow Company, I don't know what it is. He's with me. Yeah, sure. Like, it's just like you can bring companions that are from enemy faction to enemy bases, pretty much. It's fine. This I don't know. Shader based 2D scopes, I don't know. Angry Chimera Growth, sure, whatever. Quailux wound. I mean, now we're getting to like very, very specific things that I never tried. Yeah, whatever. Yet another campfire saving. So this I don't like. I know, for example, it comes by default with Gamma, where you need to save at a campfire. I don't mind it. I don't really like it. I'm not an F5, F9 quick save, quick load abuser. I'm trying to get better. So I mean, this add-on was designed for this, like to to prevent you from quick saving all the time. I get the idea. I'm not a huge fan of it. I generally turn it off but yeah. Dialogue expanded, I'm not sure. Knife and pistol in binocular slot. Oh, this actually is very good. I forgot to save the image. This is actually really good. I mean, really good. That's B tier. It's not game breaking, but like it's very useful. Like when you want to carry more stuff, like yeah, no, I like it. It's simple, but I like it. Craft and repair overhaul. Again, I don't deal too much with complete overhauls when I do a small, like my own anomaly mod pack, so I'm not sure. High resolution loading screen, sure, whatever. Anomaly weapons animation redux, I'm not sure. Inventory open and close, blah. Instant tooltip is very good. Very good, like B tier. It's just quality of life stuff. Especially when you compare a lot of stuff or you want to check some of your items. Having to wait this half second, 0.8 second for the tooltip to appear gets very annoying. So having like the instant tooltip showing on is actually really nice. Adjustable scope views, I never tried. I mean, on paper, sure, why not? But actually, I never tried. And the aggressor reshade, no. I mean, technically now with enhanced shader and SSS and atmospherics and Hippos atmospherics, you can add a reshade on top of it, but like it's not absolutely necessary anymore for your game to look decent. So there's still a lot of reshade available, but like last time I installed this was, yeah, maybe like 3 years ago, so I don't know. I'm not sure anymore. Okay, page 4. Glow sticks, yeah, they're nice. I don't use them. I mean, if they're in Gamma or something like this, yeah, sure, they're nice, but like, I never use them, so whatever. Gamma massive text overhaul, yeah, sure. Fix run, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Fluid aim. Actually, I never tried fluid aim. It's pretty old, though. I don't know. Dynamic cost in tooltip is pretty nice. Oh, yeah, it goes well with parts in tooltip too. So parts in tooltip and cost in tooltip, it goes with like the instant tooltip, for example. Yeah, it's just like quality of life stuff. It doesn't cost anything to add them, and it's pretty nice. New stash location, the ID is good. I haven't tried this add-on in particular, so I don't know. The lowered sprint, again, it's a good, on paper it's good, but like it's an old mod, so I don't know if that one is still updated, especially if with like all the new weapons and everything, but like on paper it's pretty good. Tough important NPCs and companions, I don't know if I would use that one, but an add-on that makes the important quest NPCs even invincible or very tough is actually really good. I've had a couple runs because, I don't know, like Gatekeeper gets killed or shit like this, and you lose an entire run because of this. It's very, very annoying. So that would make sense. And the issue right now is that, I mean, yeah, that's what I was saying in the other video, is like we're in the popular all time and we get lost in the weeds with like very specific, not super useful stuff anymore. You know what? Let's go to the popular today, and let's keep going with the popular today. Stuff that people are actually downloading right now. That's the issue with the popular all time, is like you can get lost in the weeds pretty easily. Food and rock and so we did this. Boomstick and sharp sticks. Boomsticks and sharp sticks. Yes, sure. If you want weapons, I don't know, did too many images. I don't know. Okay, boom. Yeah, it's like A tier. It adds a lot of weapons, and then you can add all your scopes and reticles and animations and add more stuff. I'm not like a huge tactical gun type of person, but like it's very popular for a reason. So yeah. This we saw headgear animations. Sure, I haven't tried it. The enhanced animations for the FDDA, it's the same thing. The shaders 3D scope, I don't know which one is good. I know there's like different versions of this. Yeah, it's like PIP scopes. There's different, because some of them, like, they have actually like a big impact frame-wise, FPS-wise. I don't know if that one is the good one. I should like compare all the 3D scopes one day, maybe. So I haven't used that one, I'm not sure. Arrival anomalies, A-tier, definitely. I talk about it in my video. I love it. It's just really good. It's some of them are a little bit over the top, but you have options to pick whatever you want when you install. There's a lot of different settings. You can go like very subtle. It makes all the anomalies much more lively and much nicer. Yeah, it's definitely a go-to for me. This we saw, the HD models. I actually really like some of the HD models. Some are not that great, like they feel a little bit out of place. If I had to pick between the HD models and the old school ones, I don't know. I know like a lot of people love shitting on the HD models. Actually, I don't have a giant issue with them. Some of them I actually really like. Either you cannot really go wrong with it. If you like the look, go with it, or just go with like the old school ones. But yeah, it's a good add-on anyways. Like the only thing, I think it might have a bigger impact on performance though. But if someone can correct me, but I think it has a much bigger impact on performance than the old school ones. This we saw already. Outfit animations, yeah, sure, why not? This we saw. Ledge grabbing and mantling, yeah, it's fun. It felt very, oh, you can do that in Stalker now when when it got released. Is it game changing? Honestly, that it's kind of harsh to put it on C, because it's fun to do, especially when you're running away from mutants or something like this, and yeah, actually no, let's make it B tier, because it still gives you more option gameplay wise. So it's yeah, nah, C tier is too much, because if it was only a cosmetic thing, like sure, but like it actually, you can actually like integrate it in your gameplay. So no, okay, yeah, B tier is fine. It's fun. This we saw. I don't remember. This we saw. Devices of Anomaly Redone is actually very good. I actually wanted to include it in my last video, but like it's not technically something I cannot live without. But it makes all the devices really nice. No, I actually really like it. It's definitely A tier. This we saw. This I don't remember, but like, yeah, whatever. Next page. Retune ambient sounds. Like this, yeah, okay, so this is part of like all these sound packs pretty much. I haven't tried it. Again, so we have like the GSRS like sound overhauls that are like the base that have been very popular for a very long time, and now there's a lot of new kits coming in the block. Yeah, like May 26, like this one was just like literally posted like 2 days ago. I don't know. I need to try them. It might be good. Vehicles, yeah, sure. It's more of a gimmick than anything. Oh, skill expansions. So that might be the good one. I think that's the good one. Yes, that's the one that's like much more complete. This one is like very good. So here, yeah, I was telling you like with this one, so one of the skill system is really nice, and it's probably that one. Maybe one day I'll do a comparison between all of them, but like this one is pretty good. It adds like no, it's nice. This we saw, nah, I don't know what it is. This I don't care. This we saw, EFT footsteps. Sure, sure, if you have an issue with footsteps. The new levels is pretty... Actually, I don't know, because when I tried them on release, they were pretty empty still. Maybe it improved, but like just for the principle of like being able to add new levels, I actually really like the idea. Then we'll see what people do with them. But just on a for the technical side of things, it's actually very interesting, and to have like more places to explore, even if some of them are still a bit empty with not much to do. That's actually really good. And from what I heard, it's actually very complicated for some reason with the engine or the way Anomaly is built. I don't know, but it's really good. So definitely A tier. We saw this. We saw this. I'm not a huge fan of having magazines. I'm sorry. I don't feel it adds anything. It's not more challenging. It doesn't make the game harder. It's yes, you have to play, like you spend more time at base getting ready, pretty much. But besides this, I know some people are not gonna agree with this, but I don't like having mags. Expedition is actually my favorite. There's two things. There's Expedition that only touches the graphics, and then there's the gameplay overhaul. So that one is the full package. I'm not a giant fan of the gameplay overhaul, but like I'm actually a huge fan of the Expedition graphics. They're a bit too much. They're a bit too complicated to fine-tune, and they have a much bigger impact on performance than just like the Hippo's atmospherics. So that's why I pick the Hippo atmospherics, but on just based on looks, I actually like the Expedition looks better. Repack doors, I don't know what it is. The enhanced animation, we saw this already. Barbed wire, I don't know, we saw this. Inverno, I actually never tried it. Loot boxes, sure, but like that one is for Gamma. Okay, so that's one of the high loot furniture expansion that I actually really enjoy it. Did I save the image? No, I don't think so. But like it's good. Like with the high dot furniture, like definitely install it with the because it adds more stuff to do. iTunes PDA taskboard. Finally, this is S tier. This is like it's quality of life, gameplay, everything. Like being able to pick up missions from your PDA is just it's just amazing. I'm still like definitely S tier. No hesitation. This quality of life bundle is pretty good. There's a lot of thing in it. You can pick whatever you want, whatever you install or not. There's like, but overall, like I'm gonna put it A tier because it's really nice. Especially, I mean, I explained this in the in my previous video because like you pair this with the task board and it just changes the way you do missions. Like all the fetch quest, it's it's really like this is a must-have in my opinion. Maids we saw. Oh, that's the grass twigs I was talking about. That's the one I used. That's the one I found very nice. So yeah, it's definitely A tier. It makes the grass looks nicer. It doesn't have a big impact on performance. You have like a couple different choices. It's just really good. Really good. English voices for mercenaries, if that's your thing, sure, whatever. The UI rework for Gamma, yes, it's a cleaner look. It's not game changing, it's just like a matter of taste for this one. When it exists, this we saw, this it's like the hand models, it's fine. We saw this already. This I don't know. The Western good is pretty, it just adds more items that are like pretty nice, with very nice models actually. Some people really love this add-on for some reason. It's good. I mean, it's good. It just like adds more variety to stuff, and you can witness how good my internet is, and that's why I am not streaming. This is the reason I cannot stream, and I have to make these fake stream videos because my internet is awful. But yeah. Western good is good. If you want more variety, sure. And then we go back to Backpack of the Zone is actually nice. It got released recently and I actually really like it. Let's say B tier. It's just like more items, more diversity. What else do we have that I know? Yeah, the VFX particles are nice. There's two. There's the cinematic VFX and the Hollywood FX. Let's just put B tier on these two. Just don't install both of them, I think. Just like pick the one you like the most. Yeah, it just like it in terms of realism, it's pretty good. Yeah, all this stuff, I don't know. Like that's why you get lost in the weeds pretty easily. The new walk and run animation is definitely Yeah, B tier, it's fine. I'm gonna put A tier because it goes with all the rest. With the M rattle, with the full body, with the inertia, with the cover tilt, like it just makes your character behave like a modern game, pretty much. There's actually a lot of very specific mods that we haven't. Oh, the alternative boars is nice. Actually, you have the boars, you have the cats, you have the bloodsuckers. Yeah, let's say B tier. They're scary, nicer looking. It fits perfectly the mood and the style of the game, and it's just different, so it's nice. The blood pools, pool. It's a nice little addition. The death animation too. Let's put B tier. It's just like to enhance like the realism, pretty much. And I think I'm gonna stop here because we've seen a lot of things, and I don't know how long this video is, but like it's already way too long, and it's gonna take me way too long to upload anyways. I think what I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna make a video with much less known mods, because there's a couple one that I use that we haven't seen yet. Yeah, we have like the alternative bloodsuckers, cats, fleshes, like I was saying, that are really nice. The dark signal audio that I was saying, there's like a couple of those that are very nice too, if you want a different atmosphere than the GSRS. Gunslinger, fillable canteen, anomaly loot boxes. Special anomalies goes very well with arrival anomalies, but I talk about it in the latest video. I don't really use fast travel that much, but I guess that if you want to use it a lot, I mean I use the guides, so, but I like the system in Gamma where you either use the guide or you have to pay for it, and you pay like a somewhat fair price, so it might be something very similar. Yeah, exactly. So that's actually pretty good. Hideout Furniture expansion. Okay, that's the third expansion for Hideout Furniture that you should get if you want to roleplay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do like something with the less known mods that I use, because there's a couple things I actually really enjoy. I don't remember the name. There's one mod, for example, that makes you can, during an emission, you can hide pretty much anywhere that makes sense, like in a pipe or like in most buildings and things like this, that you cannot do in the OG games, or in most of the mods. Yes, it's not crazy on paper, but there's an emission, you're in garbage, you have nowhere to hide, and you just crawl inside a pipe, for example. And that's what something you would do, I think. And so I forgot the name of the mod, but like I have it installed in my mod pack. I need to, so maybe I'm gonna do like another video with like this lesser known mods that I actually really like. But for now, I think that's it. Yeah, because all the rest is like, now it's like very specific stuff. But I think we covered like most of the important things. Yeah. Oh, is it that one? Is it dynamic emission cover, the one I was talking about? I think that's the one. Yeah, this lets you shelter in many places not previously possible, like vehicles, pipes, run buildings. Okay, that's the one. Get that one. That one is really good too. That's dynamic emission cover is really good. I'm gonna add it to the dynamic emission cover is definitely A tier. And that's my finalist for now. Maybe if you guys enjoy this, we can go more in depth. I don't know. That's the first time I do like one of these more casual videos, so we'll see. Okay, get out of here.